And power transmitter GRIDCo says its reconstruction of some transmission lines here in Accra will not result in long periods of outages. GRIDCo had earlier issued a statement where it had served notice of outages starting on Saturday till the end of June. Now, the areas named to be affected included those on the Malam-Achimota-Aveno transmission lines. A new statement, however, says there wouldn't be outages. That notwithstanding, some areas in the said transmission lines are already experiencing power outages. Let's share details of the first and second statements for a better appreciation of the issue. So let's start with the one dated April the 8th, 2022. And this is what it says. Reconstruction of transmission lines from Achimota to Malam substations. And the Ghana Grid Company Limited is reconstructing transmission lines from the Achimota substation through Aveno to the Malam substation. The work involves the taking out of service of two 161 kV transmission lines, that is Achimota Accra Central and Achimota Malam, from Saturday, April the 9th, 2022 to Thursday, June the 30th, 2022. The outage is to enable GRIDCo to upgrade the transmission capacity on each line. This important exercise is to meet the growing demand for electricity in Accra and its environs. The outage will affect customers served by the Electricity Company of Ghana's distribution systems crossing these transmission lines, that is between the Achimota substation at Jowlu and Aveno in Accra, during the day for the stated period. GRIDCo apologizes for any inconvenience caused during the period. Now, that was the initial statement as shared by GRIDCo. We'll be bringing you details of the second one, which seems to point to the contrary. But we have engineer Bernard, who will be joining the conversation and sharing his thoughts with us. But right before that, let's get into the second statement. Also with a similar headline, but it says, this is dated April the 10th, 2022. And it says, our attention has been drawn to press reports with headlines such as Dumso to hit Accra for 84 days in reference to a public statement issued by GRIDCo, which announced the commencement of the reconstruction of transmission lines from Achimota to the Malam substations. While we confirm the reconstruction work on our transmission lines has commenced since Saturday, April 9, 2022, we wish to assure the public that the ongoing work will not lead to any Dumso. For the information of the public, Phase 1 of the reconstruction exercise of the transmission line from Malam substation to Aveno was undertaken and successfully completed in November 2021 without any significant disturbances to power delivery in Accra and its environs. Phase 2 of the exercise from Achimota substation to Aveno will similarly not disrupt power delivery in Accra. The last bit, we wish once again to reassure Ghanaians that GRIDCo and ECG are collaborating effectively to deliver power while the reconstruction work goes on. And so those are details there. Now, Engineer Bernard Kwabena Asante-Jan is a manager at the Executive Office at GRIDCo. He joins us with some clarification. Engineer, thank you for joining. Now, could you explain what appears to be a contradiction when the first statement issued by GRIDCo is compared to the joint statement issued by GRIDCo and the ECG? Are we going to have power outages or not?
Good afternoon, Benjamin, and thank you for having me. I can confirm that we are not going to have power outages as a result of this project. And to clarify, the first statement was getting the impression that we were going to have power outages. But, you know, engineering is dynamic. We have always tried to look for better solutions to get comfort for our customers. So within the space of the 2 days between the issuance of the two letters, we have gone to the drawing board. We have engaged our stakeholders with that broader consultation. We have had to review our project timeline in order to give comfort to our customers.
Right. So you do admit that the first statement intimated that there were going to be power outages and that any people who, on the back of that, suggested that there would be power outages were actually correct, because that's what the first statement suggested.
In fact, that's how it seems like, but that's not the intention.
So what exactly brought about this clarity? Was it the backlash outpouring on social media?
No. we are continuously looking for better solutions, and this is an example of what we continually do to improve our services.
Some areas, some catchment areas actually experienced power outages right from Saturday when that first statement, was put out. Even last night, from what we gather. How do you explain that?
So, as far as the grid is concerned, the grid is in good shape. We are not experiencing any challenges as of now. So if people are having outages, I reckon that will be very local outages, and probably ECG may have a better understanding of what is happening. But as it stands now, as far as the grid is concerned, we are in good shape.
So these outages have absolutely nothing to do with these works?
No, not at all.
The assurances to power consumers is that there wouldn't be outages as a result of the work GRIDCo is doing. I just want you to confirm that.
Yes. In fact, as far as this work is concerned, there is no outage associated with this work. And we are going to make sure that we do this with very little disruption to public comfort. So that's what we want to do. And so people should be rest assured that we are going to do everything within our power to make sure that they have their supply as far as this work is concerned.
Bernard, just confirm for me, you say very minimal, if I heard you right, very minimal outages at a point. So there could be outages on the back of this?
No, we don't foresee an outage. We don't. And if we have to, definitely we'll have to come back to you and have a conversation. But as it stands now, we don't foresee any outage with this project.
Well, we'll have to leave it here. Bernard Asante-Jan, Manager, Executive Office at GRIDCo. Thank you so much for joining us with those details.